There's a special kind of silence that comes with heartbreak, the kind that doesn't scream or cry. It just sits there heavy like a stone in your chest. That's the silence I carried as I watched them, standing at the altar, glowing under the golden light of the chandeliers. Emma looked radiant. She always did. That was her gift, turning pain into beauty. Even pain that wasn't hers to bear. Beside her, Ryan stood tall, beaming with that effortless charm that once made him my brother in everything but blood. My best friend. My confidant. My shadow. Now my betrayer. I clutched the wedding invitation in my hand, the edges crumpled from the hours I spent just staring at it. Why did I come? I asked myself again. Maybe to prove I could. Maybe because I wanted closure. Maybe because some masochistic part of me wanted to see if I had truly been replaced. The priest cleared his throat. If anyone here has any reason why these two should not be joined in holy matrimony, speak now or forever. Hold your peace. A hush fell over the room. A polite, expectant silence. No one ever speaks. That's the rule. And yet something in me stirred. I should have walked away. I should have swallowed it like I always did. Instead, I stood up. Gasps rippled through the crowd, like a wave crashing against the shore. Emma's head snapped toward me, her painted smile faltering. Ryan's hand tightened around hers. I could feel their panic, see it in the way their eyes darted toward each other, searching for some silent plan, some escape from whatever was about to unfold. But there was no escaping this. I took a slow step forward, my voice steady, controlled. I wasn't going to say anything. I began my words, slicing through the air. But I realized something. A wedding is about truth, isn't it? Vows made in honesty. Promises built on trust. So before you say I do, I just have one question for you, Emma. She swallowed hard. Michael, don't. I ignored her. Did you tell him? A flicker of confusion crossed Ryan's face. Tell me what? Emma's fingers curled around his like a lifeline. Michael, please. But I wasn't done. Did you tell him, I continued, that you were in my bed the night before you agreed to marry him? The room went still. Completely, utterly still. A choked sound escaped Emma's lips. That's not. I turned to Ryan, my oldest friend, my former brother. She came to me crying, saying she made a mistake, saying she didn't love you the way she loved me. I let the words sink in, let the weight of them settle into every crack in the foundation they had built. And then the next morning, she accepted your ring. Ryan's face drained of color. Emma. Her hand shot out, grabbing his. It's not what you think, I laughed. A hollow, bitter sound. Isn't it? Because from where I'm standing, it looks exactly like what it is. A lie. The crowd erupted. Murmurs turned to whispers, whispers to outright gasps. Ryan yanked his hand from hers as though burned. Tell me it's not true. Emma opened her mouth, but no words came. And in that moment, the perfect illusion they had so carefully crafted shattered around them. I should have felt vindicated. Triumphant even. But as I looked at the wreckage, all I felt was exhaustion. For years I had been the fool. The one who believed in love, in loyalty. The one who gave and never saw the knife coming. And now I was free. I took a deep breath, turning toward the exit. Congratulations, I murmured, my voice barely above a whisper. You two deserve each other. Then I walked away. The air outside was crisp, the evening sky painted in hues of orange and violet. I sucked in a breath, feeling something inside me loosen, unravel. I had spent so long suffocating under the weight of my own silence, carrying the burden of what they had done, what they had taken from me. But not anymore. I had spoken my truth. And now I was finally done. The door behind me burst open. Footsteps pounded against the pavement. Michael. I turned. Ryan stood there breathless, eyes wild. You knew his voice was a rasp, raw with disbelief. You knew, and you still. He ran a hand through his hair, his entire body trembling. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I studied him, the man who had once been my closest friend. The man who had betrayed me without hesitation. You wouldn't have believed me. His expression twisted, pain and regret warring across his face. But I didn't need to hear his apologies. You made your choice, Ryan, I said quietly. You chose her over me, and now you get to live with it. I left him standing there, alone in the wreckage of what could have been. I walked away from the church, from the whispers from the stairs. For the first time in a long time, I wasn't running from the past. I was walking towards something new. The pain was still there. The scars would always remain. But they no longer defined me. As I stepped into the street, the world stretched out before me, wide open, endless. And for the first time since losing them, I finally felt something I thought was gone forever. Hope. Some betrayals cut so deep they never truly heal. Some wounds become a part of you, etched into your very being. But pain is not the end of the story. It is only the beginning of something else. And as I walked away from the wreckage of my past, I realized something. I had been buried. But now I was rising.